Hello, this is Arielle from Inconspicuous Bear. I'll be narrating the heroic version of the Hellfire Assault encounter in Hellfire Citadel from a Guardian point of view. Before we begin, a quick note. The actual spawn timers and types of vehicles you will encounter on normal are different than heroic, so be sure to just, go in with a grain of salt regarding what vehicle is going to spawn when and that sort of thing. The start of the fight is always the same, and the ads, I think the ads that spawn are always the same, but the vehicle types and when they spawn are going to be different. So just keep that in mind. This is going to be something that persists throughout most of the encounters in Hellfire Citadel. It'll usually be a raid mechanic that changes, so it's not something that affects you in any way. At the start of the encounter, you will fight the Siege Master and a bunch of her goons. She goes away when she hits 50% health, so you'll pretty much just be AoEing the goons and so forth. There's one quick ability that she does that you need to be aware of. It's called Shockwave. She'll face a random person and cast like a frontal cone attack of spikes that does a bunch of nature damage. Just don't stand in it. That's the only thing to really be worried about from her. And then the rest of the encounter will start with spawning ads. There are actually a bunch of different kinds of ads that spawn, but the only ones you particularly have to worry about are the engineers and the berserkers. I mean, you'll have to grab threat on the dragoons and felcasters as well, but you're not really primarily concerned with them because they don't really have an ability you can do anything about. One is just a bunch of raid-wide damage, and the other one just melee hits you for basically nothing. So don't even worry about that. However, the berserkers have an ability called Slam, and when it hits you, causes you to take an extra 30% physical damage, which stacks on you, and I believe the debuff lasts like 30 seconds or something. So what will usually happen is you'll spawn one berserker. So I think sometimes there are actually two, but you'll need to be trading them off at around 2 stacks. Otherwise, it's not even the damage from the berserker that's going to hurt you. It's from like all the 50,000 dragoons that you'll have on you as well. So just make sure that you're trading the berserker between the two tanks at around 2 or 3 stacks or so, whatever you're comfortable with. The other ad you should pay attention to is called the Engineer. Normally they'll just like lay down bombs and stuff, but if there's a siege vehicle coming in, they'll attempt to cast something called Repair on it, which is really bad. So, I mean, it's not really bad. I mean, it's bad, but it's not completely horrible. But it's still something you want to make sure that you're interrupting so that the DPS can actually kill the vehicle. Stuns, knockbacks, so basically a Typhoon Bash and just regular Alt Interrupt all work just fine. In terms of talents, it's like generally your standard fare: Feline Swiftness, Snarrian Ward, Soul of the Forest, Pulverize, and Dream of Cenarius. You could potentially make a case for Force of Nature. Maybe, I don't know if it actually taunt Berserkers and soak slams, but that would be the only reason you would take Force of Nature on this fight. You could also potentially make a case for Incarnation because the burst damage on specific targets is what's important. However, you have Zerk for that, so it's really not that big of a deal. Plus, like, it's not like this encounter is hard anyway. So on Heroic and Normal, I wouldn't deviate from the standard talent choices. When you get to Mythic, it might be worth experimenting, but still, I mean, the standard talent choices are going to be enough in no matter what case you are doing the encounter. So I wouldn't really worry about it too much. In terms of Guardian specific things you can do, I already mentioned the different ways to interrupt engineers if they're trying to cast Repair. Want to use Zerk on the pull for max damage, and again, when you have some reasonable number of ads, preferably with a Berserker and maybe a Felcaster, again for damage. It's not really a survival tool in this fight because nothing really threatens you at all, so I wouldn't even worry about that too much. So you try and maximize your cooldown usage for damage. Don't even worry about trying to use it for survival. Stampeding Roar is good to use when vehicles spawn to get DPS over to them very quickly. Other than that, there isn't really anything special you can do. You just kind of hang out at the base of the hill, pick up ads, and kill them. It's a fairly not exciting encounter. Hope you enjoyed this video, and good luck in Hellfire Citadel. One is pushing.
I need to get closer.
Strike them down!
Okay, get the tank, ignore the second one. Healing CD.
Trample their corpses!
Okay, the turret's dead. Kill this Berserker. Hammer on the ground. I got it.
Spellcaster's trying.
Coming in hot!
Okay, kill the casters.
Charge!
Kill the casters on Sunny side.
On the sunny side?
Actually, leave them alone. Leave them alone. Ignore, 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 ignore.
One's gonna push.
Tank. Fuck it, I don't care. Kill the tank.
It's too far away. I need to get closer. That ability isn't ready yet. I'm not afraid. I can't do that.
Kill him.
It's too far away.
Run them down!
That's still recharging.
And kill the second caster.
That ability isn't ready yet. I need to get closer.
Kill the Zerker.
Trample their corpses!
I can't do that. That ability isn't ready yet. It's too far away. I'm not afraid. I can't do that yet. That ability isn't ready yet. I need to
Coming
get
in
closer.
hot!
Tank. You can cleave these guys down if you want, but switch to the tank when it comes.
I can't.
Kill the tank now.
I'm not afraid.
Once the tank's dead, kill my Zerker.
Please interrupt the energy. They can be feared.
They can have everything done to them. Watch those mines.
Run them down!
Alright. Ignore these. Stop, 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 stop.
Destroy them!
Kill the tank.
I need to get closer. I can't do that yet. Not ready yet. That's still recharging.
Okay, fearing them was kind of fun.
Okay, kill all these casters.
Run them down!
Finish the casters.
Burn them to the ground!
Finish this caster and get the Flame Belcher. Get the Flame Belcher.
You can revive like everyone too as well.
Not ready yet.
Move out!
It's already over.
Thank you.
Do it yourself!